What's up guys, today I'm doing this hairstyle and I am a broke college student and this only cost me 20 bucks, dude. Like, come on. If I would have went to the Africans, it would have cost me like 75. And again, it's not crisp and clean like them, but again, I did it myself and I think it's pretty darn bomb. And also, if you clicked on this video, you know it was inspired by Natural 85, which I will be getting to in the end. But until then, enjoy how I did this style. I started off with pre-washed hair that's already been stretched, and first I'll just be parting my first braid section. The hair that I'm using is Jumbo Braid 4 and M427. I just decided to use the Cantu twisting moisturizer in order to just keep my hair moisturized while it's in the braids. I also used the passion fruit control paste as my edge control. To make this beginner friendly, and because I am a beginner with hairstyles like this, I decided to braid it to my scalp first with my real hair and then add in the weave when my hair got to just a single strand. Basically, I just added the weave into my hair and I attached it to 2 strands and then braided as normal. So 2 of the strands of my real hair had weave and 1 strand was just its own hair, as you can see, and I braided down, and once I got closer to the end I split some of the weave hair and made it attached to my strand that doesn't have any weave on it, and I just braided to the end, and I continued this for all of my sections. I went ahead and finished the other side because this video would be really long if I didn't, and I did the middle one but I ended up redoing it, so you'll just see that in a bit. So for the 2 chunky ones I did the same thing and I added the hair as usual, but for the chunkier ones at the end I decided to add more hair. And that is because I wanted to keep the thickness throughout the whole entire braid, because I don't like when you have a huge thick at the top from when you have your real hair in the weave, and then once it gets to the bottom it's just weave and it looks like super thin and you can tell a assuring difference. So that's why I decided to add more weave into it. For the back sections is where the rubber band method is coming into play, and I spritzed water on my hair, applied my Cantu twisting moisturizer, and then I parted my hair. I don't use a comb, you can use one if you want, and use my edge control and a clear rubber band to tie my hair into little sections. It's like huge jumbo box braids, honestly. And this is also great for beginners because for me, the whole no grip thing, I don't have one. And this is what the back of my head looked like. So for the rubber band method, once you have your whole little section off, it's easy from there. You just start braiding, and you use your hair and then the 2 strands as the 3 braid strands, and you braid all the way down. And that's what I did, and once I got towards the end I just split the braid hair into 2 and attached it to the strand that doesn't have any weave. And if it was showing signs of thinning, then I just added more hair. Here is another look at it. If they want the drama, got the ooze. Ship the whole crew to the cruise.
Doing shit you don't even see in movies. Ride with me, boss. I got a hard head with her ass off. She want the last name.
This hairstyle honestly only took me about 2 hours and it was relatively very easy. For the ends, I burned them, but I ended up like cutting off the burned ends and putting rubber bands on them. And that is this hairstyle. Here are a few like things you can do with it to have fun with it. Okay, so it's day 2 now, and I ended up, putting rubber bands on the end of my hair because I did not like the way the burn felt on my ends and like how it like pulled or whatever. And then also I added this. It's kind of weird, but it ended up turning really cute. I just went to AutoZone and got some wire and just tied it around, and then I got these little things on the end and the front too. And I'm gonna add some to the back, I just haven't done it yet. So I've seen people do hairstyles inspired by other like braiders or whatever, but I wanted to do a hairstyle inspired by Natural 85 in particular because she is like an inspiration for me with guarding my natural hair. So this video is honestly inspired by her video that she put up about to do sponsored videos or to not do sponsored videos. And I know it's kind of random, I know. I decided to do the rubber band method because it was her most recent hair video, and I changed the front to make it a little bit more girly. But basically in that video she talked about like doing sponsored videos and how YouTubers get a lot of flack for it, how she's like trying to decide to do them or not do them, just a whole bunch. You have to watch it, okay? And I wanted to do this hairstyle because I wanted to show you in a way like how inspirational you are to the natural hair community, and especially young girls like me. This whole hairstyle is a reflection of how I've grown throughout my natural hair journey. Like I would never have done something like this, like being innovative with my hair and trying new stuff, and even coming on here and creating like YouTube videos. You're the reason why I started mine. Like you're like the Beyonce, the OG of natural hair. Okay, like you're not on Beyonce level, but like you're on Beyonce natural hair level. And I read some of the comments that people put underneath and some of the comments of her past videos or her past sponsored videos in order to understand where she was coming from, because I was like, what makes you put that up? Like, because really I don't care about sponsored videos. Like people can do them if they want, or they don't have to. If they're a subscriber like me, they're gonna come back and watch you regardless of if you do the sponsored thing or not. I don't know if this is making much sense, but basically my point is that just like there's different types of people, like white people, black people, and there's different types of people on that spectrum, there's different types of YouTubers, and you for one do not get checked in the mark or in the box of YouTubers that flaunt what they have or show that they get sponsorships all the time or any of that. I mean, yeah, you get sponsorships, and yeah, we know, but we only know when you put up the sponsorship videos. You should never consider yourself to be in that box or even think that your subscribers think you're in that box, because remember that we choose to watch you for a reason, and that we come to your channel for a reason because we know what we're getting. We know we're gonna get the truth. We know we're gonna get like your honest opinion on a hair product, a style, a thing within the new like whatever. So I guess this was kind of a ramble, and like I really didn't have to do this part, but I really wanted to make a video inspired by her. So thank you for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and remember that your value does not decrease based on someone's inability to see your worth. Thank you guys for subscribing so much. Don't forget that I have a giveaway going on, and that's it. See you next video.